What is up, OSIMA Ball Reviews? Keegan here, and today we're going to be looking at the Idol Cosmos. Now, we're doing this review a little bit differently. We're not going to have any actual comparison shots. I'm going to do actually separate videos for any in-depth comparisons. This is mostly just going to be focusing on the ball itself and the ball reaction. I'm trying to get away from the having to have another ball, or at least experience with another ball, in order to understand what I'm talking about in the reviews, because I've mostly just kind of done the comparisons, and I need to get away from that. Now, the Idol Cosmos, of course, has the icon core from every single Idol. It's honestly Trevor's best core they've made. Every Idol has been pretty spectacular. And then it features not a weaker cover than the Idol Helios like they did with the Idol and Idol Pearl. It's the same cover, just the Pearl formulation of Extreme Tracks Pearl. So I'm imagining that with its 4,000 grid surface, even though mine did actually come out of the box a little bit shiny, I would almost call it plain shine. Must be at the end of that 4,000 pad. But I imagine it's definitely gonna be longer and sharper, just due to formulation and the surface prep. But I feel that compared to other pearls, like the Zen, we'll do later on, it's gonna be much rounder than those. It's gonna have that little bit of mid-lane dig. But we won't really know until we head on to the lane, so let's get started. Alright. With this Idol Cosmos, I'm gonna quickly say that it really does favor axis rotation. Getting around it a little bit more looks better, at least in my experience, than trying to come up the back of it a little bit more to tame it down. But that is a good thing for when it actually starts to overhook a little bit. You would be able to, maybe you're just other people using heavier sanded stuff, or maybe you're just burning up the hole yourself. But once it starts to have that little bit of early jump, you can take away a little bit of rotation, and that honestly should help kind of tame it down on the back end a little bit, which I feel is a very good sign of this ball being versatile, especially with surface changes, because I have mine out of the box, even though mine came out of the box pretty shiny, so I think we were at the very end of whatever 4,000 pad they were using. Who really knows? But for me, this is really just a standard benchmark pearl. It's a lot longer and sharper than I was expecting, which I'm honestly kind of happy with. It gets down the lane really well, and as long as I actually give it enough friction to work with, it shapes wonderfully into the pocket. There I actually hit really high, but it still managed to carry. But that sharp and angular reaction I feel is going to be really good on sport shots for later in the day. This is a house shot. It's actually a relatively fresh house shot, but it actually allowed me to play further right than I have been. And I know I'm playing third arrow or directly inside of third arrow, but that's kind of where I've been having to play lately, just due to the house shot I actually bowl on, how slow I throw it, and me liking smoother stuff that already has surface on it. So this one actually seems like something usable with some shine on it, which I haven't really had anything like that since the Spectre. And I really want another Spectre. This is not a Spectre replacement. I may do a video on it because they have very similar differentials. Not at all similar RGs, but I may do a comparison on those. I know there wasn't a 7-pin there, but I still think there would have struck if there was. But yeah, this is a special ball. Also, teal is my favorite color, so I'm not really going to complain about the looks. But yeah, I'm actually really enjoying this ball a lot more than I did when I first tried to film for it. When I filmed the Infinite Physics review, there it was just way too over-under. If I got it outside any early, it was just gonna check up and hook. If I got it inside pretty much at all, it was just skating. Like it was dead fresh. There was just a cliff there. Was not the case to use this ball. I am also going to try to do a different type of review for both this and the Infinite, where I kind of go around to different houses in the area and try to film for them if I'm able to get equipment set up to do it. But we'll kind of see what happens with that. Don't expect those to come because I don't know if I'll be able to actually make those happen, but that's fine. Let's get right into building a bag for this, and I have to say, honestly, with the strength of this ball, it's borderline a 3 ball. A very strong 3 ball, but I would put it in like the 2 ball of an angular category. And I would say go for something, if you're going for this one as your step down ball from a 1 ball, go for something stronger, like something like kind of solid. Go for something like go for a reality. Go reality, or like gem or proton or something like that. And then you can move down to, of course, moving down to like the Cosmos. I would say to give you the most separation from this ball to the next one, you gotta go, this isn't hook potential, it's shape, but I would go for a kind of sanded IQ Tour. Maybe go for a hyped solid, because apparently I'm thinking those two are gonna be almost identical. And then after that, I would go for like a High Road Pearl. Yeah, just go for like a High Road Pearl. High Road Pearl is like the standard 4 ball. Like if you need something weak, long, and strong, go for a High Road Pearl. It's going to be the closest thing. Honestly, I feel a OG High Road could also like fit into that slot. If you want that like slightly more of a mid lane read, it's not a ton different, but it's enough to see it. And then after that, I would say go for go pick your favorite color of Electrify, Hustle, or Burner, and just shove it in there. And have your Earthing Ball. That's really all I can say for that one, but it's different. I don't know exactly what I would say to describe its difference, but it is different, and I think that's a good thing. Like, it's hook potential wise, I honestly think it's less than the sum of its parts. Like, I was honestly expecting a little bit more hook, but I'm going to say that it's a positive thing that it doesn't. We already have everything that hooks so much, and other people may be seeing something different. Maybe they're seeing this be like a giant hook monster for them. They obviously have more revs than I do, and they probably throw it slower than I do, which I'm sorry that you have to use plastic to keep things controlled if that's the case. Kidding, of course. But yeah, it hooks a little bit less than I was expecting, but I am actually really pleasantly surprised by that. Anyways, I have been OSIMA Ball Reviews. Oh shoot, I missed again. Hope I don't miss y'all next time. Thank you for watching.